Are you feeling stuck in your current reality and frustrated that absolutely nothing is changing? Shifting your identity is a powerful, transformative process that can take you from feeling stuck, depressed, and not motivated at all to hopeful, excited, and living in your purpose. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the ultimate guide for shifting your reality and shifting your identity. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kayla and I'm a higher self activation coach dedicated to helping you live your best life. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about identity shifting. Identity shifting is a powerful process where you pretty much embody your higher self. I'm going to take you through the steps of how to actually do it and live your dream life. Identity shifting does require a mindset shift and openness to be able to transform your identity. You have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to make certain sacrifices in your life because the old you is not going to be who the new you will be. The old you might not have the same friends, job, or even hobbies for that matter. And the new you is probably going to have a very different life. Are you willing to make a change? Are you willing to sacrifice all of the old habits that are holding you back in life? In order to have this identity shift within you, you are going to need to make some sacrifices along the way. Now I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide as to how you can shift your identity and simplify it for you. Now the first step is to recognize your limiting beliefs. What limiting beliefs are holding you back in life? What do you really believe in, and what is it that you would like to believe in? This also coincides with your daily habits and what you're doing in your life. Your identity is a combination of how you're thinking, feeling, and acting every single day. It's not this outside factor that you need to go and chase. It's something that you need to be and embody within, because if you're not being it, you're not going to be it ever. Think about the identity that you would like to embody. Who do you want to be? What type of person are you? What hobbies do you have? What type of friends do you have? What type of job do you have? What do you share with this world? If you don't feel like you're doing any of those things, it's time for you to start doing it and taking action on it. But before you take the action, you do need to change your thoughts. What are you thinking on a daily basis, and what thoughts are leading you to feel certain emotions? It all starts with your thoughts at the end of the day. If you're constantly thinking, oh, I have no friends, I have nothing to do, nobody wants to go do anything with me, why don't you shift your thought process to, I love hanging out with myself and other people will also love hanging out with me as well. See how that can shift your energy? If you have no friends and if you have nobody to hang out with, go hang out with yourself and embody the energy of the new version of yourself who is always surrounded by positive people. Once you change your belief and change your thought pattern around your identity, you can then change your emotions about yourself. How do you feel on a daily basis, and how are you going to feel once you embody this new identity and once you embody your higher self? Now, when you feel high vibrational emotions, you're more likely to take action towards that new life for yourself. If you're not feeling high vibrational emotions, you're more likely to lay in bed all day and just feel sorry for yourself. So which one are you going to choose? At the end of the day, it really is all a choice. You have the opportunity to make that choice. You have free will. Now, let's say that you want to attract a partner into your life. How does your new identity think, feel, and act? And how does your current identity think, feel, and act when it comes to dating? Now, I want you to write this down on a piece of paper, and this is a journaling prompt for you. So write down on one side how you think, feel, and act about dating people or the gender that you date per se. Maybe you have a limiting belief around men. Maybe you have a limiting belief around women. Have you gotten hurt by people in the past that shaped your identity and shaped who you essentially are? And why are you still giving them that power? Then write down on the other side how your higher self would think, feel, and act towards dating. You can do this for absolutely any topic. It doesn't just have to be dating. Write down these two scenarios, your old identity and your new identity, and really look at it and choose which one you would like to embody. Now, you've been embodying the old identity, and Has that gotten you very far, and how does that make you feel? Probably not so good since you clicked on this video. When you look at your new identity, those are all things that you can be doing right now. You can be thinking, feeling, and acting in the way that your higher self would as well. And you can be your higher self right now in this moment. Now, if you're more of a shy and reserved person, and you go outside and when you interact with people, you don't really say too much, or you kind of have a bitch face or something, I want you to really sit and imagine your higher self and how they act around people. Are they happier? Do they start conversations with people? Do they come up with ideas with people? Do they network? What does your higher self do when they're around people? When you practice these things, it's going to confirm to you that you are shifting your identity. I'm gonna go into some of the challenges you may face around this. That way we can break all the limiting beliefs here. Now, one of these limiting beliefs may be self-doubt. You're doubting yourself as to if you can actually do this. And what I have to say to that is you've already created a identity subconsciously. What makes you think that you can't do it consciously? And also, something that would really help you with your mindset is my mindset shift meditation. I will leave it linked down below for you if you'd like to check it out. This has transformed so many people's lives, and I'm confident that you will love it as well. That meditation is really centered around shifting your mindset so that you can create a new identity for yourself with the confidence of your higher self. Now, another challenge you may face is fear of change. I understand that your current circumstances may feel comfortable and it might feel really familiar, and you're in this pattern where, you know, if you step out of that and you go into the unknown, it's scary, and you don't know what's gonna happen if you go into the unknown. If you shift your identity, then yes, so many things will fall away in your old reality. You might lose friends, you might lose a job that's no longer serving you, you might have to move, you might honestly even move across the country. These things are all what's going to serve you in your most highest potential. And what I say to this is just embrace the process and trust and have faith that this is all for your highest timeline. This is all for the better version of you. You can't really shift your identity if you don't start making sacrifices, or if you don't accept the fact that things may fall away in your life. A lot of the times our fear of change stems from the fact that we don't want to let what we perceive good go. We don't want to let things go. And the reason for this is because we see value in those things. Whether that value be comfortability, familiarity, or you just find value in it, you enjoy it. There are bigger and better things waiting for you that are 10 times more valuable. What this comes down to is changing your perspective of the value that you put on the circumstances in your life, the value that you put on your job, the value that you put on your friends, the value that you put on your habits. These values are going to determine how you think, feel, and act on a daily basis. When you start to embody new and better values, let's say you go out and drink every night and party every night, and you want an identity shift, you want something to change, but maybe you don't realize that you going out and partying is having a negative effect on your life. If you want that dream job, or if you want that dream partner, do you think that you're going to meet them at a bar? Do you think that you're going to get these opportunities going out every night and partying every night? So what would you be doing to attract these new opportunities into your life? And this is why I say you're gonna need to make an identity shift in order to attract the things that you want in life. Because if you don't, you're gonna stay stuck with the same old habits, and you have to be willing to let these habits go, even if that means it's going to be uncomfortable for a little while, even if it means that you're terrified as you're stepping into the unknown. You just need to have the courage to move forward with your life and start embracing this new version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, it is exciting to reinvent yourself. Another thing is that the cells in your body are dying and being born at every given moment. So what makes you think that you can't cut off a version of yourself and rebirth yourself into a new era of your life. Let me know in the comments what is one actionable step that you are going to take to create your new identity and embody your new identity. Your identity is a combination of how you think, feel, and act. What are you thinking, feeling, and acting on a daily basis, and how are you going to think, feel, and act on a daily basis to attract all of your desires in life and shift your identity? Now, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and hit that subscribe button down below for more tips on manifestation and shifting your identity as well. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, I am offering you a free consultation down below. If you would like to schedule a meeting with me, we could talk about where you're at in life and what we can do together to get you to your highest self and to merge you with your higher self. And this is only a 3-month process, so it is gonna happen very quickly. So the link will be in the description below. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.